Hello.
Yes. Hi. Hi,
Hello.
sir.
Hi, Anirudh. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
All good, all good, yeah. So,
Okay. Thank you.
basically, I'm Omkar, and I'm currently working as a project engineer at CDAC Pune, and I'm currently deployed in the project at Delhi itself. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have
So,
actually visited your profile.
okay. LinkedIn, it's
Yes,
okay.
LinkedIn also,
Sure.
and I think you have some videos on YouTube also. So actually,
Right.
before coming in CDAC, actually,
Hmm?
I've seen that videos before actually
Oh,
joining the CDAC. I've seen that videos.
oh,
So
fantastic.
yes,
So
so
that
I
video helped you.
remember you from that time.
Oh,
So,
good.
sorry.
So video helped you. That video helped you, right?
Yes.
Hmm?
It helped me. It cleared a lot of my, lot of my
Uh,
questions going on over
uh,
my head. So it cleared a lot
oh,
of questions from me.
good.
Thank you so much
Glad,
for
glad,
that.
glad to hear that actually. It's a kind of a compliment for me.
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
mm.
Sir.
So
So
you are from Dehradun.
thank you so much. Yeah, I am
Uh,
from Dehradun. First of all, thank you so much
okay.
for taking time
Uh,
for me.
uh, sure. No, fantastic, है ना?
Yes,
So like
yes,
in
sir.
from Dehradun you have come to Pune for course,
Yes. Actually,
right?
from
And
Dehradun,
it,
I came to Pune.
so you have done your graduation from Graphic era.
Yes, I've
Hmm?
done my graduation from Graphic Era Hill University. It is in the Dehradun.
Right. I have been to Dehradun. I have lived there 2 years.
Oh,
Uh,
great.
uh,
That's really good to hear
my
that.
father was posted there at IM itself. Mm,
Okay,
that's why. Mm.
that's great.
So I have very good memories of Dehradun. Tapkeshwar Mandir, Prakash
Okay,
Sir, Masuri, and all. No? FRI. Mhm.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Uh,
that's great. So, did you studied there for 4 years? Like,
no. I was in college in Pune itself, but Corona came, so 2 years where but the college was online itself. So I visited my
okay,
parents. My dad was at IMA at that time.
okay,
Mm,
that's great.
that's why. So
Okay,
that in Dehradun, I used to go for the classes at Jyoti ma'am at Gadi Cant. Mm.
okay, yeah, I
Uh,
understood. That's
so,
great.
so that I used to have. Okay. So that's good, Hannah. So let's start with the interview.
Okay, sure.
Mhm. So first introduce yourself. Introduce in such a way like I need to know about your 10, 12 score and in engineering, what have you done? What was your project in engineering? Why have you taken
Okay,
DITIS course and what are your interests? Also tell me about the subject you like the most and subject you did not like the most also in DITIS
okay,
course, right? Understood?
okay, okay, okay,
Okay,
okay,
start.
okay. I'll try to
Hmm.
introduce myself. Okay,
Sure.
so
Take your time, be relaxed,
I
है ना? No hurry.
okay,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, do I need to open my camera or is it okay?
As if you are comfortable, you can, no issue. है ना?
Okay. Okay. So, my name is Anirudh Chavan and I belong to Dehradun. I've completed my 10th class from Organs Convent School, that is from New Delhi, with a percentage of 77%, and I pursued my 12th, that is from Baluni Public School. I have got 69% in 12th. And talking about the graduation, I did my BTech CSE from Graphic Era Hill University with a CGPA of 7.7. So at the end, my final project was it was the application, web application called Grasp. So basically, it solves the query regarding if the student have any query. So the guys who came in the college at the first, second year, so they are a bit shy to ask things to the senior. So we created a project that would help them to, directly post the query into their portals that we have given to them, and they get replies from others or some faculties. So there were also other features like
Hmm.
there was bus system management, there was canteen token management, and many other features were there. So
Right.
talking about CDAC, why I chose DITIS. So
Hmm.
I do have an interest in DevOps. DevOps field because I have seen my elders working in DevOps field, and it really fascinates me. So I've seen that in DITIS offers me the course DevOps was in bit depth in DITIS rather than
Mhm,
taking the other course. Security was
mhm.
also my concern, but I think DevOps were the major concern. So that is why I joined DITIS.
Okay. And
Uh,
two questions you missed. Which subject you like the most? Which subject you didn't? Did this?
okay. In DITIS, the subject I liked the most was COSA.
Okay.
Okay,
Kosa.
and
Good.
uh,
Yeah.
yes, COSA
Mhm.
was one of my favorite subject, and I scored I think I scored highest number in COSA. And
Right.
the
Okay.
other subject, other subject, there were two to three subjects that I personally liked. The other was one was networking, and
Mhm.
one was SQL.
Okay. And which you did not like?
Uh,
Mm.
I did not like subjects I did not like. Okay. So oh, I cannot think about the subjects that I cannot like. I did not like, but yes, I had some problem in Python programming.
Okay.
So I'd say that.
No issue. And
Yeah.
okay. So you have like the Kosa. What is thread?
What
Hmm?
is?
Thread.
Sorry, sir, I didn't study that.
Thread
I didn't study the.
is the core
Yes,
concept of OS.
yes, I
Actually,
didn't study
Omkar,
the core.
Omkar,
It was
Omkar.
Uh,
In new syllabus,
uh.
OS has omitted. Direct, they have
Oh, okay. 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 Oh, sorry, sir.
Windows and Linux
Oh,
itself.
okay. Okay. No issue. Actually, when we studied Kosa, we had this thread and processes and all. That's why I bumped
okay.
to this
Yeah,
question.
yes, I have
Uh,
seen that in previous
but even
syllabus.
no issue. Even you are in computer science student, you must know about this. Engineer, right?
Yeah,
So
I have
thread.
studied about
Uh,
thread.
uh,
I cannot recall it right now. I've studied it
okay.
using processes.
Uh, no issue. है ना?
Okay, Anirudh.
Okay. So uh,
Anirudh,
hmm?
Yes, sir.
you said you have interest in DevOps, right?
Yes, sir.
Then tell me what is DevOps and why is it used?
Okay. Uh, so I'll give you an example, right? I'll try to explain you with an example. So what is thread? So suppose there is a
let
developer who
let the thread
develops.
be. Now we are asking the second question. What is DevOps and why it is there?
Why is it used?
Yes, I'm explaining about DevOps.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
So DevOps basically comprises of two words. The first one is dev and second one is ops. So dev means development and ops means operations. So basically the development and operations both comes side by side. And for example, I'm a developer and developer creates some website or some app. So it pushes it in the GitHub. Okay. And after GitHub, the build process starts and it goes to the Docker. And from the Docker, it is deployed to the EC2 instance or the Kubernetes cluster, and it is monitored after that. So all this process comes under DevOps. So it is basically we use we automate this process.
Okay. Anirudh,
Okay.
Anirudh, we understood.
Yes,
It is your Anirudh, we understood. You were telling about your project, right?
yes, sir.
Hmm.
We
So tell me one line definition of DevOps.
just one line definition.
Definition of
One line definition. Why DevOps is there? Simple.
Uh, why is it used?
okay.
Hmm.
DevOps is basically used for development and operations for continuous integration and the continuous delivery
Okay.
or deployment.
And
Okay. Good.
So
I
that
want to
है ना?
ask, how is it differ from agile model?
how does it differ from agile model?
Agile model,
Hmm.
yes.
Uh, okay. Sorry, I have no idea about the agile model.
Acha, no issue. So in project, I got your brief idea about your project. So now tell me,
Okay.
like you have used also Sonar Cube, right?
Yes.
What is that?
Yes.
What is it used for?
Okay. So Sonar Cube is basically a SaaS tool. What it is actually
Hmm.
a static. It scans the static code, like the code that developer have written.
Static
It
ports.
scans that statically. Static
Okay.
code. It scans
Okay.
the
Okay.
code statically. It means before
Okay. Okay.
deploying, it scans the
Hmm.
code. So if
Okay.
there is any vulnerability or any threat in the code, it would
Hmm.
automatically,
Hmm.
alert us about the same.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you have implemented Sonar Cube. So you have also
Yes.
used the website. So this is the same application you have used, which you have done in your CS project, or you had your some other thing.
No, I have deployed an application. It was basically a Python application.
Which
So I've
so why
deployed.
haven't you used your CS project application? Graph, I think. Hmm?
It the that grasp, right?
Yeah, graph. You have made a graph now in the final year project.
Yeah, grasp. It was grasp. Its name was grasp. So
Okay,
I
grass.
didn't use
So
it because it had quite a lot of modules, and I don't
uh,
have that. I don't have that repository at that moment, and it was
okay, okay,
quite
okay, okay.
complex. It had
Understood. But
different,
if given time, you might have deployed it if given time.
yes, yes.
Okay.
If given
Yeah.
time, I would have
Hmm.
deployed it. It's not that
So
tough.
that is actually good, है ना? Like even after the
Actually,
placement, you can
deployment.
try. Uh,
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, deployment
uh,
is a lot more easier than development.
yeah, 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 that I know. But you join the CDAC and then you will know what is deployment. I know. Hmm. So what is Grafana?
Okay, Grafana is basically it creates a dashboard basically for us, right? It
Monitoring.
actually
Hmm.
represents it. It yeah no actually Grafana gives us the dashboard so that the
Okay.
database it takes the database from the Prometheus, and then it displays the
Okay,
situation,
understood.
like it displays the
Hmm.
CPU
So what is the difference
time.
between Prometheus and Nagios? Both are
Prometheus and
monitoring tool, right?
Nagios. Yes, both are monitoring tools. Okay,
Uh,
so
hmm.
Nagios basically is limited. I think
Okay.
Nagios work, but Grafana comes with Prometheus comes with many features that I can see.
Tell me technical
And
difference. One line technical difference.
okay, let me think. So,
Hmm.
uh, Nagios.
There is, I think, pull model, push model. You have idea about
Yes,
that?
yes, yes,
Pull
yes,
model, push model.
yes,
Which
yes,
one is a
yes.
pull model? Which one is a push?
I've actually studied about the difference, but right now I'm Grafana actually works in Prometheus actually works in full model because I think
What is pull model?
I'm sure that full model is pulls the data from the database.
How?
Uh,
Okay, just check what is pull and push, है ना? Basic working, because
ye-
this question might come because you have used in your project, right? है
yes,
ना?
yes. So
Okay, so
there is a database that we are using in
hmm,
Prometheus. It comes with a database, so it
okay,
pulls the data from
hmm.
there.
You have also used Kubernetes in your project. Hmm?
No, sir. I have used, but I failed at the first attempt, and I'm
Hmm?
still trying it to implement in my project. Actually, it was
Hmm?
implemented, but from my partner, I was not able to implement that
Okay,
Oh,
Anirudh.
no issue.
Kubernetes.
So you're using the EKS
Yeah.
basically, Amazon EKS.
Amazon
Hmm?
AKS, right?
Okay, okay. So good, no issue. And in that we have a packages in Kubernetes. What are the name for the packages? Pre-configured some
Sir, as
Helm
I
charts,
as I mentioned that I did not I tried to deploy the Kubernetes
Okay, okay,
cluster,
okay, no
but
issue.
I was failing it. So
Okay. Please
I
So,
tell
still need
me.
so
to read about that.
Okay, tell me what is container?
What is a
why it is
container?
there?
Okay. So container, we basically used an example of container is uh, Docker. So we
Hmm.
basically use the container to uh, to s- to pile up the plugins and dependencies and the software in the container, and then we push it to the hub, and so that it creates a virtual line, so that when we deploy it, the environments remains same. For
Okay.
example, I am using
How is
Mac.
it? How
Uh,
is it differ from VM snapshot?
from VM. VM uses the complete. VM uses the hardware, and it is the container actually is lightweight, and VM utilizes the memory more,
VM
Can you tell
snapshot,
virtual
me the
I'm
real
memory.
life
asking.
example of it?
VM snapshot.
How is it differ from VM snapshot container?
Uh, Sorry, sir, I don't have any idea about
Okay,
that.
tell me the difference between Docker and container.
Difference between Docker and container. Docker is used for containerization, and in container there are images. So
Okay.
container itself is
Acha,
the
what?
component of Docker.
Uh,
Okay.
so, hmm,
Please continue, Omkar.
you have also studied networking now.
Yes, sir.
So, what is ACL in that, and what are two types of ACL?
So ACS is access control list,
Okay.
and in ACL we I have used the the proxy to set the
Yeah.
ACL. So in ACL, we can actually write up those access
Wait.
control lists. We can,
Anirudh. Uh, be
yes, sir.
relaxed. No, listen, I have just asked you a simple question. What is ACL and what are types of ACL? Understood?
Okay, okay.
Huh. Be relaxed. No, don't be in a
ACL,
hurry.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. ACL is the access control list, and
Okay.
in ACL, we can set the sites or some sites that we need to access, that we allows to access.
What are two types of ACL?
Yes, there are two types
Simple
of
question.
ACL.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't remember, sir. I'm sorry.
Standard, extended.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. How many ports are there in whole network?
In whole network,
Hmm.
how many ports are there? The usable, there are 1024 ports that are usable ports,
That are what? 1024 are well-known ports.
well-known ports that we
Okay.
use, that are usable.
Total number of ports.
Uh, 6,000,
Hmm.
65,558
Okay. 65535.
approx.
है ना?
Yes, yes,
We have well-known ports, registered port, dynamic ports, right?
yes,
है
sir.
ना? Okay. Now
Yes,
tell
sir.
me, like you have also done IP tables. Okay. How do we
Sorry.
flush the IP tables? IP tables. How do we
Yes, I have
flush
done
the IP
IP
tables? The command for that. Hmm.
IP tables.
Uh,
Uh, dash
uh,
I.
flush. Hyphen F.
Yes, sir.
How do we list in IP tables?
IP tables dash L
Hyphen L. Small L or big L?
hyphen L.
Hmm?
Small L. Small L.
Sure.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure
Hmm?
about that.
Check.
But
Just check. Okay.
Check
What
it.
are that? How many tables are there
okay,
in IP tables?
there are three tables in IP tables.
Are you really sure?
Yes, I'm sure about it.
Which are they?
Can you name them?
Sorry.
Name them.
Name.
Name the tables in IP
Okay,
tables.
uh, there is one for input,
Okay.
one for output, and one is for
No, no, there are
passing
five tables in IP tables.
passing the
Filter, NAT, Mango, Mangle, raw, and security. Five tables.
Five tables are there.
Remember?
okay
Like what is your score in CC?
70.
70. So this all
Yes, sir.
things you might have studied.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
I have studied, but in CC, I mostly focused on theory part. So
They are the part of
these
theory
were the
itself.
practicals that I've done.
No, no, no. These are the IP five types of tables,
We are
two types of
asking
ACL. These are
theory.
theoretical part itself.
We are asking theory concepts only.
Practical is a command which I was asking.
Hmm.
Acha, okay. Now tell me about what is VPN. Hmm? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
What is VPN?
Yes, sir. I'm telling. VPN is actually a virtual private networks,
Hmm?
and it connects. It is used to connect. It basically create a tunnel to
Hmm?
connect the servers.
What
So
is
that
half tunnel and full
VPN we use
tunnel?
VPN so that
Hmm?
off tunnel and full tunnel.
Okay. So let's go rapid fire now.
In
Okay.
half,
Hmm. Hello.
let me try. Let me give it a try for half tunnel and full
Okay.
tunnel.
Sure, sure, sure. Hmm.
Uh, in half tunnel, the full packet, I think the full packet is sent with the IP header, and in full tunnel, the IP header is encapsulated.
I think you need to check. I think you're telling about a transport and tunnel mode of IPsec. Hmm?
Okay, okay, I think that.
Okay.
Can you
What
please
is
tell me?
transport mode? What is tunnel mode?
Okay.
Sorry, what is
What is transport and tunnel mode in IPsec?
transport and tunnel move? In
Yeah.
transport, the packets are sent like directly without any security, but in tunnel, it uses the VPN for
Huh?
tunneling.
Both are types of IPsec itself. VPN. In which IP header is restored? In transport mode, IP
IP
header is
header,
restored. Okay. So tell me the OWASP top 10 vulnerability, or what is the full form of OWASP? OWASP. Hmm?
OWASP.
Hmm.
I don't remember the full form, sir.
Open Open Web Application Security Project, Open Worldwide Application. है ना?
Yes,
अच्छा,
I remember
what
there
is
are
cross-site
10
scripting? Hmm?
cross-site scripting. Okay, so
Hmm?
when cross-site scripting is when there is an uh, vulnerability in the script, JavaScript itself, and the attacker might exploit it by writing the script, false script over there. So it is known
Hmm?
as the cross-site scripting.
And what are the three types of attack accesses?
Three types of
Hmm?
attacks,
Sorry,
accesses.
three types of method in CSS.
Okay, one is stored.
Okay. What is stored?
Stored is when it is in the database. The attack is in
Okay.
database.
Good. Good. And what is reflected?
Reflected is when there is some link, and we actually click on that link and it redirects us.
HTTP request, right? What is DOM?
Yes,
DOM is full form of DOM.
DOM based DOM. I don't remember the full direct object model.
Okay. And at DOM based vulnerability as a client side or at the server side?
It is the vulnerability at the client side.
Okay. And now tell me about what is RAID? RAID.
Okay. So I'm using the pen and the paper, right? So
Hmm?
okay. So there are basically that have RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID,
What is RAID?
RAID.
Not types. What is RAID? Definition of RAID.
RAID is basically, we can say it is a type of load balancer. So we can, if there is a
Hmm?
disk and if it is damaged, so uh, we can basically create the backup. It is like a backup for that disk so that we don't lose the data.
Okay. And
Red 0, red 1, red 2, red 3.
hmm?
RAID 0, RAID 0 is not actually for, because it replicates exact same data. Okay.
Okay.
In RAID 1, there is the date. There is the backup of that data,
Okay.
and RAID 2, it uses the parity bit to recover the
Parity
data,
bit. Okay.
the parity.
Wait.
And
So now tell
in
me about
RAID,
what is OSPF, and OSPF, what is the AD, and what does AD signifies? Understood?
OSPF.
Hmm. Okay, no issue. What is RIP?
Sir, I was thinking actually, I know about OSPF.
Okay.
Okay,
OSPF is a routing protocol.
okay,
Okay, and it it divides the area between it divides the area basically.
okay. What is the AD of OSPF?
Okay, and I'm not sure about the AD of OSPF. It is
What does AD signifies?
100 and administrative distance.
What does it mean?
It means
Hmm.
I know I remember that as with as much less the administrative distance will be, the most suitable will be the protocol.
Trusted, right?
How
Okay.
Okay.
And
how
Trustworthiness is the
fast it
what is
is.
an
important keyword.
Sorry,
Trustworthiness. Have you heard in
trustworthiness.
administrative
Yes,
in administrative distance? Have you heard?
okay? Now tell me, how many hosts will be there in /28 subnet?
slash
Hmm.
28 subnet.
Hmm.
How many hosts?
Yeah, number of hosts,
Number of hosts, right?
right?
Let me. Four.
Four, sure.
Yes, 24. Yes,
How?
four. So 8 bits. So you
I'm
gave me
asking about number
the
of hosts.
20.
/28 is the subnet is 28. How many hosts will be there? How many IP address will be available? Hmm?
How many IP address will be available?
Hmm.
Number of hosts, right?
Hmm.
So eight,
Right.
eight, right? And 28, 4. um,
Okay. Tell me, how will you save and load Docker images in tar format?
Save and load.
Docker images in tar format.
Sorry, sir, I haven't implemented that, but I know how
Okay.
to
Go
tar and
through it.
untar the
Okay.
files.
Go through it.
What is asymmetric key and symmetric key? Symmetric algorithm, sorry, and asymmetric algorithm. Hmm.
And asymmetric algorithm and symmetric
Right.
algorithm.
Hmm.
Symmetric. Hmm. Uh, I cannot recall it right now, but
No, so what is hashing?
is
Hmm. What is hashing?
sorry, sir, I haven't revised the PKI actually.
Hashing,
Okay,
encryption.
hashing. Yes, yes,
Hmm.
I remember. So, in hashing, what happens is this is basically uh, it is a number. It is a how can we define it? It is a number that actually defines the like it is genuine or not. The source we had from this source have we have downloaded the file, is it genuine or not? We compare the hash value
Integrity.
between both. Yes, it
What is the
defines the
difference between
integrity.
hashing and encryption?
Hashing and encryption.
Hmm.
Hashing. Hashing and
Okay.
encryption. Encryption.
What is ping?
Encryption
Ping
is
full form.
when
Okay, okay. Continue with encryption.
hashing is basically to identify whether uh, the source we have downloaded is genuine or not. It
Hmm.
basically checks the
Okay.
integrity. And
And
encryption is
encryption?
when we
Hmm.
encrypt any packet. So there can be different types of encryption.
Difference.
So
Difference between
when
hashing
we
and encryption. Hmm.
encryption is different from hashing. To encrypt any file, that is known as
Eh,
encryption. But hashing is
that-
after
hmm. Okay. And
hashing is after encryption. Maybe it checks the
no, no,
integrity.
no, no. That is your correct definition. That is hashing checks the integrity. The difference is the
Yes.
encryption is a reversible process. Hashing is not.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes,
What
yes,
is
yes.
rainbow table attack?
No, sir, I haven't heard about that.
What is full form of ping? Hmm.
No idea, sir.
Okay. Um, what are types of firewall?
As much as I remember, there are seven types of firewalls.
Seven types. Okay, name
So,
them.
sir, packet filtering
Hmm.
and packet filtering firewall is there,
Okay.
and
What is stateful and stateless firewall? Hello.
sorry, sir, I haven't studied about that.
No issue. Okay. What is
Okay.
GDPR?
Sorry,
GDPR.
GDPR.
Hmm.
GDPR, General Data Protection
Hmm.
Regulations.
Okay.
Uh, so GDPR basically, yes, it basically comes under the protection of rights of any employee. So
Okay.
that
And what
comes
is an
under
ARP?
GDPR.
ARP. ARP. Hmm.
ARP,
ARP. And which layer it is?
uh, A, A, it is in data link layer.
Okay, second layer, right? And
ARP
what are
works
network
in
layer
the
protocols?
highest network layer
Network layer
protocols.
protocols.
Internet protocols and
Hmm.
MAC address, MAC, no, not MAC address. Internet protocols
Hmm.
is the network layer protocol.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me the difference
ARP,
Other.
can
between.
I,
Listen. Tell me the difference between EC2 and VM.
EC2 and virtual machine?
Hmm.
EC, EC2 we can deploy in AWS, while virtual machine is in our local machine. So EC2 is basically what we can say
Have you used AWS?
platform as a service.
Have you
Yes,
used
I have used AWS. EC2 is,
hmm,
yes, I have used AWS.
or Azure?
No, I haven't used Azure.
Oh,
Okay. So now what would how much time is left, Aniket?
okay. Just 2 minutes are remaining. Okay.
Okay. I think Anirudh, you need to focus on your basics
Hmm.
quite a
Yes,
lot.
sir.
है ना? Definitions, simple questions, basics, simple definitions and all, है ना? Nothing
Actually,
more.
sir, the most of the question I know the most of the questions that you ask, but I am not. I haven't revised all of them. That's why
That happens.
I wasn't
Understood.
able
है ना?
to is
हाँ.
I was actually focusing on my project right now, and that
Hmm.
I have learned heard from the seniors that they are only asked about projects. So I
See,
was going in
they
depth in my project.
will definitely ask you about project, but what if they don't? You have to prepare for the worst to be the best, right? है ना?
Yes,
Prepare very
yes,
well. See, high chances they will ask you about project itself. But what if they don't? That is
yes.
what no.
You're right.
Basic concept
Uh,
must be clear.
so basic must concept must be clear. Just read the definition, and you are a bright student. You have also scored very good. So what you do, you practice. How do you practice? You make a buddy pair in your class itself. Your system partner, your friend, है ना?
Okay.
Start asking
Yes,
question to each one of them, like us to each other. Like your friend is there, ask any question. What is IP? What is ARP? What is MAC? है ना? What is DSCV? What is
yes,
DNS?
sir.
Just discuss, and this will clear your
Okay,
basic. And so, and also you don't need
Omkar,
to sit extra for that.
meeting is about to
Understood?
end.
okay.
Okay, okay. Sure. Though, let's end it, है ना?
Hmm.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay, okay. Be the
Okay.
I'll keep
best.
working on that.
Sure, sure, है ना? And always connect
Okay.
if you need any help. Okay. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sure. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.